Stitch Duran, legendary cuts man, hand wraps man, worked with everybody, and everybody wants to work with you, it seems. And one of those people is Amir Khan. How did you meet? Because Amir speaks well of the few fights you've had together.
Yeah, you know, it's been a blessing. As a matter of fact, we trained last night, and I was talking to Shaw, and you know, they're doing a documentary for Amir and all that. So I said, well, you know what? How did we meet? You know, first of all, how did you guys meet? The camera crew and these guys, so we told the story, and then Oliver asked, you know, how did you guys meet? And Shaw says, well, you know, it was through Virgil, and what had happened is Virgil had recommended me, and Amir had some problems with his hands, and he uses a nice plastic brace. So they flew me in from Las Vegas to Oakland to go wrap his hands for that one day, right? So I wrapped his hands without the plastic brace that he had, and he liked it so much, he's telling his Uncle Taz, he said, you know, this is the first time I've trained without this brace, and it feels great. So that's how I came on board with them, and you know, we're to the point now where I told Shaw, I said, because of the schedule that I have, I said, look, when you're negotiating dates, if you have 1 or 2, 3 dates that you guys haven't locked in, call me and give me those dates. That way I'll put them on my calendar and give you guys top choice. So before the deals are even locked in, man, I know that they're going to fight. I just don't know what day, but they can call me just to lock me in.
What is it with you, Amir, that you seem to get on so well?
Well, you know, I think we're both humble guys. I think we're both normal guys, you know, and you know, we both come from good families. I think that's a pretty classy thing. And you know, I did an interview yesterday at the press conference, and you know, I said, you know, Amir and his family, they're like my family, and I think that's the kind of bond psychologically and just on the physical side that you have to work with a fighter. I just don't come in with just a name and work with you because you know it's an economics thing. There has to be a relationship.
And a lot of people say about a fighter has to, you know, put his life in the hands of the trainer. How important is that relationship to, you know, with a cutsman and someone who wraps the hands between the fighter and that person?
Well, let me put it to you this way. I was working with Andre Berto last week, and then Andre Ward was in the dressing room, right? And it's one of the guys I work with. And out of the blue, he's telling everybody in the dressing room, he goes, you know, when I got cut, I told myself, just relax, Stitch is in your corner, right? And he says, when you started working on me, you showed no emotion, no expression, but you just gave me that calming effect, and I knew you were going to take care of business. I think that's a relationship that we as a cut man, not only on the physical aspect, but the psychological aspect of working with these guys. And, you know, I always tell them that in the ring, they're my children, I'm your father, and that's the way I'm going to take care of them.
Do you think Amir Khan's going to cause a big upset this weekend?
I think the probability is real high, and the reason I say that, and you know, I was telling Amir yesterday, is I think if you look at history, flat-footed Mexicans have a tough time with guys that move, and I think that's just our nature. You know, we're not the quickest guys in the world, but you know, we take the body, then the chance of you going down. But absolutely, and you know, I think at the end of the fight, if it goes the distance, then I think the audience is going to be quiet just to see who gets the decision.
Hi, I'm fighting Canelo Alvarez on May 7th, so don't leave it too late. Subscribe to BoxNation now.